Hello there, my name is Tim Davies. I am the Managing Director of Compass Continuing Healthcare. As a company, Compass was set up in mind to be able to assist people and guide them through the various stages of continuing healthcare funding applications and, where necessary, assist with appeals. We are experts in this area and we enjoy a significant amount of success in assisting people, both at the initial stages of assessments right through to local level appeals and NHS England appeals where that has been necessary. Now, as a company, we are not suggesting by any means that there are not other equally reputable individuals or companies that can assist in the same way that we do. What we would, however, advise is that you spend significant time ensuring that the company you are approaching, or the firm, are in fact the experts they purport to be. As with everything, there are people who are more expert than others, and a few simple things that can be undertaken can ensure that the people you are instructing are able to deliver upon the promises they make to you. So, first and foremost, as a company structure, Compass operates under a system of utilising the expertise of qualified non-practising lawyers. We are not a law firm, we are a private limited company. However, we employ individuals who are qualified as lawyers, so they're able to draw upon their experience in that domain. They do not hold current practising certificates because the work that we undertake in assisting with continuing healthcare funding is not a regulated activity which requires you to be operating as a law firm structure. By way of example, you are dealing entirely with the NHS internal appeals procedures, you're not issuing a claim at court. That being said, it is entirely possible to instruct a solicitor's firm to do this work for you, but you may find that the costs of doing so are prohibitive in comparison to other structures. For example, most solicitors operate under an hourly rate basis. Compass CHC utilise strict fixed fee systems which ensure that we're able to be completely cost transparent from the outset. Equally, if a case is more complex or longer than was perhaps initially anticipated, that is not something that you will have to bear the cost of. Clearly this wouldn't be the case if you were paying on an hourly rate basis. Now, equally, you need to ascertain who will actually be undertaking the work for you. Sometimes you can encounter companies advertising who talk in very broad terms of the fact that they are experts. I would suggest that you actually try and look behind the veil, if you like, and ascertain who these experts are that they are suggesting they rely upon. Are they able to provide names of individuals? What is their specialism? Are they qualified non-practising or practising lawyers? Are they social workers? Are they qualified nurses? All of which should be information they're more than prepared to release to you and provide you with if they are a reputable company. Once again, any reputable company should not be afraid to disclose or answer any questions you have about who they are and their success rates. Dealing with success rates, it would be wholly inappropriate for any company to say that they enjoy a strictly unlimited success rate. It's simply not possible. Continuing healthcare funding is unique in that it looks at the particular intricacies of the particular individual's condition. No two cases are the same because no two people's health needs are the same. It makes up any number of factors upon which whether somebody will be entitled or not. So anyone claiming to enjoy a 100% success rate across the board, you need to ask serious questions about their legitimacy in those circumstances. That's what I would reasonably suggest. I would also suggest that where you're looking at somebody who has provided testimonials, you perhaps clarify who has written those testimonials and if they are in fact legitimate. We have encountered instances of companies that have formed in the early part of the year and are then purporting to have secured a number of testimonials and successful outcomes for clients weeks later. The timeframes involved for retrospective recovery cases can extend to many months, sometimes years. It's simply not plausible that somebody has secured a successful outcome in a matter of days or weeks from entering into a contract with a company in these circumstances. Excuse me. Moving on then, who is the company? We touched on this briefly before. These days you are able to look on Companies House at no expense and investigate what a company, how a company is held, who owns it, how long they've been trading, what their company accounts are. You don't need to be an accountant to interpret this information. Any information regarding a company, again, if they are recently formed, if they've not had a trading history of a couple of years, they've not published accounts, All of this should ring alarm bells, potentially. It's not to say there are not new legitimate companies, but nevertheless, clearly where there is an established trading history, it is likely that there's potentially greater prospects of success that the company will continue to act successfully. If they are a new company, they are an unknown quantity. Finally, on this point, you can also see who the directors of the company are. How do they describe themselves? Can they be cross-referred to information on the website to show who people are? For example, if you have a non-practicing lawyer who purports to be the expert in regards to the case, are they a director in the company? Is there that information? We have encountered instances, for example, of companies purporting to be continuing healthcare funding experts who simply have salespeople listed as being their directors and how they describe themselves. The concern there, of course, is are they in fact experts in relation to continuing healthcare funding, or are they operating a form of claims management company, much in the vein of PPI type matters, where they're looking to gather as many cases as possible and sell them on to a third party to deal with. All of these factors need to be given serious consideration to. By way of summary, what I would suggest is that you very carefully consider who you are instructing to deal with this matter for you. No legitimate company should be afraid to give you clear information about who is representing you, what their experience is, and ultimately who they are and the team that they have in place. This information should be readily provided on their website, and if you ask for it, the same should be communicated to you. As a company, we are experts in the area of continuing healthcare funding, and if you have any queries or questions and wish to discuss matters further, we do offer a free, strictly confidential, no obligation discussion by telephone in the first instance. Our number is 0121 227 8940. Thank you.